Hey guys, so today they released a new update, Player Imports, and I'm going to talk about some of the rewards that you can get from doing it. So basically, when you go on voyages, which you send your crew on, you basically have a chance to have these special voyages. So you can go on basic and you can go on special voyages. And from the special voyages, you can only do this a certain amount of times every day. So when you do these special voyages, you can get these scrolls. So what these scrolls do is they give you, you have to collect a certain number of them, and then you'll be able to make the item from when you get all the scrolls. You can make the item. It will tell you what you need and stuff. So I'm just going to go through some of the rewards that you can get. There will be three types of new armor, which include the magic, melee, and range armor. They're going to require level 85, and they consist of the melee, the helmet, the body, and the legs. There won't be any boots, gloves, or anything like that. It would just be those three items for the pieces of armor for each, for magic, melee, and range. So yeah. Also, they've released a new item slot called the Scrimshaw, and this will be, as you can see in the top right, next to your helmet. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to go through some of those because the armor is pretty self-explanatory. It's the best armor in the game. It's probably going to be better than the next, I imagine. I don't know what the stats are of them, but that's because it's going to take a couple of weeks at least, I think, to get these pieces of armor. One of the mods on the forums, one of the mods said that it was going to take at least a couple of months to get the items that you need. So yeah, it's going to take a while. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the ports in general later. I'm just going to talk about the rewards now. So yeah, so here we go. So the first Scrimshaw item is basically a wood cutting bonus. So when you have a chance to split a log as you chop it, and it converts it into extra experience. This goes for mining. It also goes here it says you get extra bird's nest when you chop a tree. This has a chance to give you extra gems. So as some of you might know, the Glory Amulet actually gives you more gems when you do mining. So it would be a similar item to that, I imagine. So yeah, all these items you're going to need 4 scrolls to unlock the ability, I think. So yeah, the next one is pretty good. It's like it's vampirism, which is quite weird because that's actually a what's it called? One of these. I can't remember. Aura, that's the one. Yeah, it basically steals the enemy's health for every melee hit you do. So it's pretty much exactly the same as the aura vampirism, but this is going to be in the Scrimshaw. So I think what vampirism does, it gives you 5% of your health from whatever damage you do. So hopefully it's going to be very similar to that, but as an extra item. So now you'll be able to equip an aura and a Scrimshaw vampirism thingy. So that'd be pretty cool. And the next one is it increases your critical hit chance by 3%. This is pretty decent because the maximum critical hit bonus is around about 10%, 10 to 11%. So a 3% bonus to that is pretty good in comparison. So yeah. Then this one, the elements, Scrimshaw, adds extra elemental damage to every hit you do with magic. So this is pretty good because pretty much every spell you do is pretty much elemental. Even Ancient is an elemental damage spell. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how much damage it's gonna do. It doesn't tell you, but I imagine it's reasonable, like 5% or something. I don't know. But yeah, they don't usually do that. They don't usually add an item which gives you direct damage because they're trying to focus on defense. But now they're going to add this, so that's pretty cool. It seems like Scrimshaw is going to be more like a like a necklace or a ring. Like it's going to be more like jewelry because after the evolution of combat came into the game, they changed jewelry into a more like an offensive kind of thing. So they made armors and stuff like that. They made it all defensive, and they made jewelry like offensive. So it has like critical bonus chance, or I don't know. But yeah, so it seems like Scrimshaw is going to be very similar to the jewelry, in stat wise, anyway. So yeah, then they have a 3% critical chance in magic, which is strange because, oh, this one's in melee. Okay, so they have one for each melee, magic, and range, I guess. So the next one's cruelty, and this gives a chance to do a bleed effect. Again, I imagine it's like 5% chance or something like that. And there we go, a 3% critical chance for range. So then we have this one. This is for the food. Basically, it's going to be called rocktail soup. So I imagine it's like a recipe where you get a rocktail and something else, and you mix it together and you make this item. So anyway, sorry about that. So as many of you might know, rocktails heal I think 1,850. So now this new food is going to heal you for 2,100 life points. So it's like a 300 increase in, well, you know, like 250, but whatever. So it's going to be quite a good increase in. It's going to be quite good food, I imagine. I hope it's not too hard to make. I hope it's fairly easy, and it doesn't really. I hope it's like a one-time thing where you get a recipe, and then you can make it forever. So I hope it's something like that, instead of it being like you can only make a couple of food per day, which would be quite annoying. Because people, when they use food, they want to have a lot of it. They want to have like 1,000 or something, so they can just come back and go to the bank and get more food. And yeah, it's not like a laborious process. So I hope it's something where it's just a recipe, you can make it whenever you want. I think it will probably be untradeable, but I have no idea about that. I'll see you in the next video. I'll probably make a video talking a bit more about the player imports, like what you can do and how to do it, because I've already learnt a little bit. And yeah, so guys, see you in the next video.